Welcome back to Saturday Daybreak. It is 9:49 and we're going to gluten-free banana pancakes.
Gluten-free and grain-free. So
and grain-free.
Completely flourless.
Julian Bitely is joining us here, the guru of healthy eating.
Well, I'm not the guru because apparently you make this at home for your kids all the time.
My wife makes this at home for my kids all the time.
Well, at least you're giving credit where credit's due.
Yeah, but she adds cinnamon to it. I don't know if you do
I
that.
do add cinnamon.
Do you?
So let's get into this recipe really quickly.
Okay.
So I need you to crack about 9 eggs.
Put me to work, huh?
I'm putting you to work.
In here.
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay.
So what we do is there's 2 eggs for every. Did you drop some?
Yes, I'll get the shell.
Cracking me up, huh?
Yeah, I get it. That's funny.
So there's about 2 eggs for every banana and a half. So 2 eggs and 1.5 bananas is perfect for 1 person. Or in this case, we're making it for 4 lovely people here in the studio today.
Okay.
So these are some farm fresh eggs. I'm about to fire you. Here, I'll help you out.
Yeah,
here. Go ahead, keep going.
Wash my hands
it's going to take
here
a
with
minute
all
here.
that raw eggs.
So these eggs are farm fresh. You can notice all the different breeds and varieties by looking in the bowl, all the different colors. That's how we know they're good because they're not those white bleached looking ones you get in the grocery store. Would you please whip those for me while I keep cracking
I think
eggs?
I can do that.
Okay.
I don't think I can mess that up too terrible.
Okay, I think that's 5. All right, so here we go. 9 eggs, 6 bananas.
Okay.
All right, that's 7.
This is something you can make for the old kiddos. I know that my kids love these, and it's a good way to get them to eat their eggs. And
yeah, and if you don't have any syrup, it's okay because they're sweet from the bananas.
True.
All right.
Or you can add a little honey to them.
You can add a little honey. All right, so my baby has commandeered everything in my house, so we're using this vanilla that I put in a glass bottle here in case you're curious.
Okay.
We're going to do about a teaspoon of that. And then here's the trick that I don't know if you know that your wife does this, but we're going to use some baking powder. Baking powder is really hard to find the good stuff that doesn't have grain or gluten or corn or other things in it that people are allergic to. This brand is the only one I can find. It has potato starch in it. It's Hain, H-A-I-N.
Where do you find it?
Drug Emporium, actually.
Okay.
So we're going to add in a teaspoonful of this baking powder, actually a little bit more, and that'll allow it to fluff up. And then cinnamon to taste, I usually do about half a teaspoon. Now, do you know the trick to making good banana pancakes?
Tell me the trick. Not burning them?
Yes, as you've seen that I've already done it.
During the commercial break, we had a minor fiasco.
Yes. Okay, so if you want to make good pancakes, you have to have a griddle, you have to have a good flipper, and you've got to be able to regulate the temperature control. This is not ideal, just saying. So
Okay.
I'm going to Julia Child here for a minute. This is what I made earlier today, and if you want to make it look better than what I did, you can just pretend this never happened and whip up some coconut milk as whipped cream, cover it up with some bananas. Nobody will ever know the difference, okay?
So you're just putting
you're
putting bananas on top of it.
Sure, why not?
But what? Okay.
But, oh yeah, so these bananas go in, like we kept saying. So we're going to put those in.
Just pour that in?
Pour it in. We're going to whip them up together, and we're going to throw one on the griddle. Now, if you're thinking about what can you do to, oh yeah, here's your power tool. If you want to.
Do I get to?
I don't know. Ask Casey if it's too loud.
You say if you want to get a guy in the kitchen, this is how you do it, right?
If you want a guy in the kitchen, you've got to replace all of the cookware with something that's more masculine and tool-like. My husband's favorite thing outside of our Vitamix is this baby right here. All right, perfect. Now we're going to scoop a dollop onto this pre-greased pan. I use coconut oil because it's made for high temperatures.
Okay.
And, the temperature you want your griddle to be at, if you're lucky enough to have one, is 325 degrees.
Okay.
So that it does.
And we've made a lot of batter here, so you're going to be able to make a lot of pancakes with this.
Well, maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
I like to eat. I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah.
I plan on sharing. So, easy way to make breakfast if you don't have flours, if you're gluten-free. You don't have to mix. You've never done gluten-free cooking before?
No.
So, gluten-free cooking is notorious for having all of these different flours you mix together. It is a headache. I would not do it. So, easy as pie. Also, I'm teaching a grain-free and gluten-free class that's free March 16th at the Gluten Intolerance Groups of Central Arkansas's meeting. And it is at the Arkansas Heart Hospital.
Okay, we're about out of time. What's your website?
Oh, wellnessinlittlerock.com. Please don't judge me. It's undergoing reconstruction.
Okay, we're going to be back on the other side of this break. There's Julian Bitely's information, phone number, wellnessinlittlerock.com, and on Facebook, Julian Bitely. We're going to wrap Saturday Daybreak up on the other side of the break.
Don't look at me.